Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in again. Brian here, and welcome back to AI the Somnium Files. Weird things are afoot at the Circle of Date. So, we synced back into Iris because we finished up Mizuki's route in the last episode. We got the good ending where they walk away off in the sunset, oh happy, woohoo, yay. And now we're back in Iris. We're doing like we did the other path this time. And that other path was a hell of a lot worse than the first path where we were just tearing up pictures of animals being murdered. Also, Date's face appeared at the end of the Somnium. So that kind of confuses me right now, because it's like, well, wait a minute. How can Iris know about Date being the Cyclops killer if she was probably still too young to even know anything about it? I mean, because if she says she's 18 now, that would have put her in like 12. She would have still been in elementary school at that time. And I don't think she would have been as tall as she is now. Because I think most kids tend to go ahead and have their major growth spurts when they're in puberty. Or pubescent, whatever you want to call it. So I don't know. I'm confused, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea what's going to happen now. But I'll tell you one thing I did do, though. I did like all the clicky stuff over here. So like all this stuff should be grayed out now. So we can talk to PewDiePie and Boss. Or Shizue, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk to them now, and then we'll find out whether we get to throw Iris in jail or not, or if it's even Iris at all. Anyway, here we go. PewDiePie! About the original and new incidents.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection. Between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can. Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
PewDiePie! About the original Cyclops killer.
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely.
Interesting. Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in the Iris of Somnium?
The Sinker does not always experience the somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see. True, oftentimes the subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia. And why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
I kind of disagree with that. Because there are people who go ahead and like become aware in their dreams and can actually manipulate a dream to their liking. It's not very often that happens, I agree, but I've had times where I've taken control of a dream. I mean, I would do stupid things like give myself firepower or something like that, because I love fire. And if I had a power, that would be the thing that I would want, is firepower. So I would always dream myself like making a fireball in my hand. It's stupid, simple things like that. Like, I actually legitimately remember doing it in my dream. So it's not impossible for a dream to be controlled. It doesn't happen very often, but it can happen. Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in the iris of Somnium?
It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C. Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier.
Yes, I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
She witnessed them, but didn't actually do it. Are all memories real?
Pewter, you said that memories happen in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones. If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not. Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
Huh. The red figure from the sink.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I know it's a he.
I wouldn't know.
Wait. Huh. Weird. Anyways. Boss lady. Shizui. The blue figure from the sink.
Help me
Oh.
understand this.
The blue guy
What I
was the
saw
killer.
during the sink earlier,
The red one was...
that was the scene of the original
potentially
Cyclops
Iris.
serial killings, right?
But no.
Yeah.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face. The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
Ah, he did
You're
say
missing
that.
your left eye. So you steal them from others.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Of course not.
Got an itch in my back.
Do you think I would hire a serial killer? You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
How is that even possible? How would... Nah, well, you know what? I don't know, whatever. Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris' Somnium?
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That
Ah, my
means
bad.
Iris must know about the killings.
I doubt it.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Yeah, like I was saying.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all four?
What about the original Cyclops serial killings?
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Really?
Really.
And we're gonna rely on this information from people who don't want to tell me what happened 6 years ago. Okay.
Didn't I tell you?
No, you didn't.
The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
Summarize. I didn't learn anything from speaking with Boss and Pewter Pie. If anything, the mystery only grew deeper. Pewter pie shook me from my thoughts.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I headed to the sink room.
Hey, Iris. About that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sink does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
And what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news. But I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
No,
Your
What
Somnium
about the
says
scene of the
otherwise,
murder?
girl.
I don't know. I've never been there.
But
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about. Date, could you take Iris home?
huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
Well, gosh dang it.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her, too. All right, sure.
Iris nodded and pulled out her phone. She sent a now message to someone? I was curious, but I didn't want to pry. I turned the wheel and drove to Marble. Marble. When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. To my surprise, I saw Ota sitting at the counter.
Tessa!
Oh, Ota!
Not saying anything, huh? Okay. I know. I don't care. How erotic sounding. I guess that's the whole point of the atmosphere, I suppose. A refrigerator. Interesting. Okay, Iris, you called Ota here?
No, I didn't tell him to come. He just showed up on his own.
But you were on your phone. Never thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marble, so... I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
Isn't your phone broken?
No, this is my new one. You're
Nice.
thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
It looks the same as your old one. Where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
I wasn't particularly surprised. Mama's always depended on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened Marble. What was that thing?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing. That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
Oh, shit. Ota, you damn dumb dummy did it again. And this time Iris is out of commission too. Iba. So now we have no proof of what the hell's going on next. At Marble, 2:48 a.m. When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
My head was killing me, and my memory was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. I'm paralyzed. I shot up, rubbing my neck. When I looked over the counter, I saw a monster staring back at me. It took me a few seconds before I realized it was just Mama.
It looks like you're awake now.
As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. Mama, where's Ota?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
He was already gone when I came back.
Bastard.
All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
What were you doing during all this?
Unconscious.
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
What time is it?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
She's open that late? Well, then why didn't you wake me up?
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
Oh, you're so kind.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
Okay. Well, this ain't good.
Date, the boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iba.
We're back here again.
Iris!
Oh my. You know, no matter how you look at it, that's one intimidating
No,
way.
that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Very
Date,
sane.
focus. We need to get to the site, now.
I think Mama ran out of marble.
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here. 20 minutes at the fastest.
Oh dear.
Please, please let me make it in time.
bastard!
Okay, so...
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Ota!
Okay.
Stay away from Tessa! Ah!
I kept my foot on the gas the whole time. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed. The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed. Uh-oh. Oh,
No, it can't be.
no. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Stop!
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, no, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, oh! God, no! Oh, my... Oh. What the... Oh, so I didn't save her this... Oh, no! Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, she definitely dead this time.
No!
She definitely dead this time. Oh, no. Oh, no. Both cars are still there, though. Oh, oh, what? What? How'd that happen? Oh my God. Oh no, even Ota's dead now.
Ota.
Oh no. If this follows the same timeline, does that mean Mayumi saw that? Oh no. Oh, that is not good at all. That is so not good.
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you. It's rare to see you down like this, but it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you? Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble, and about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right? Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks? Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide. Ota had a selfish love for Iris. He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too. But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife, killed her, then killed himself.
Why would he defend her if that were the... Oh no, oh god. Ugh. Oh god, why? Did they have to show that all again?
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris.
Oh, good lord.
And how do you explain the other two murders?
Oh god.
Iris's left eye was hollowed out. Just like Renju and Shoko. Those 3 murders were definitely executed by the same person.
And
The
Ota
new
was just
Cyclops
collateral.
killer. There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit. Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
He had no incentive to kill Renju.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it, making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend. Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
He didn't have any incentive to kill Shoko.
Shoko was married to Renju. Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
That's a stretch. They've been divorced for years. Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that? The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person. That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide anyway.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice cutting machine himself? I don't buy it.
But that contradicts everything that happened in the last one. Because Ota was able to go ahead and save Iris by getting at the polar bear. So the polar bear must have done something so much worse. Well, obviously, he or they killed him by putting him on the machine. So that means that what happened with the thing didn't happen this time, because the bear was walking fine. So that means whatever Ota did in the first one didn't happen, and he still got stabbed, and while he was losing blood, the real killer got him into the suit after the end of the stream. Oh god, this is just too much, man. God damn it. Oh lord. How about the polar bear costume?
The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if
Yeah.
murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
There are some additional discrepancies. I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Are you sure?
I am.
I told the boss what I've found.
Oh, I know that.
Well,
Ota could have stabbed himself. Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice cutting machine.
then shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the
He
scene?
would have just bled out.
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
Boss, come on. Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
Without leaving a trail of blood.
Well, I wasn't being serious. I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning. I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Really?
Yes, really.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
you're gonna make me
Stay
watch
away
this
from
again, aren't
Tessa!
you?
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped, so he rushed onto the scene. That's when he
Right.
saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume.
Uh-huh.
He tried to fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side. He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy. The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice cutting machine. And then...
So are they thinking that that thing hit him this time?
Then, who is the culprit?
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims. But Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
So let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris. What connects these 3?
Connections.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of investigation, right?
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Maybe, maybe not. That is a good starting point.
Ota's mother, Mayumi. Renju and Shoko's daughter, Mizuki. Iris' mother, Hitomi. Moma Kumakura. I would say Moma before the other 3.
Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras. But there's no
No.
connection to Iris.
So Sejima.
Renju, Shoko, and So. There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras. But again, I can't see any clear link to Iris.
Me.
I know Renju and Shoko. And I'm connected to Iris. But I have an alibi. Aside
Aiba.
from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them.
Because Aiba would have known.
No. Now that I think about it, Shoko too. I don't remember killing her. My memories from 6 years ago are missing, but I still have my memory of recent events. And if I start doubting myself now...
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is 0 possibility you are the new Cyclops killer. I have been working with you for years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
Plus, if 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 Aiba would have sensed something, she probably would have done something to stop him from doing it. I find it very hard to believe that Aiba doesn't have some functions that can potentially stop Date from doing something like killing someone. Ocha's mother, Mayumi.
Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju. Mayumi hated Iris.
Right.
And she didn't think well of Lemna's Gate either. And since Renju is the president... Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko. I can't imagine why Mayumi would kill her. And above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him.
They're gonna pin this on Mizuki, aren't they? Because Hitomi wouldn't have done it because she's got that limp arm.
Hitomi and Renju are definitely linked. They were high school classmates.
Plus,
And she
this
did say
arm,
that she
her
met Shoko
right arm,
twice.
is useless
But I
anyways.
can't imagine she would kill Iris in
Wait a
such a
minute.
gruesome way.
No, her left arm is useless.
No matter what the circumstances were.
So
it
she
seems
could have used her
impossible to me.
right... Wait a minute. No, it is her right arm. Wait a minute. She's always rubbing this arm. No. So if we're looking at her and I'm behind her, she'd be rubbing it with her left arm. And the polar bear used the right arm to turn the thing on. Because the pads were like facing towards the camera when they went to pull the lever. So if it were the left arm, it would have been the other side. But this side was facing out, so there's no way Hitomi would have been able to do it because of this arm. So that leaves Mizuki. So, and I don't think Mizuki would do any of that stuff, but they're pinning this on her again. Damn it all.
Mizuki has the strongest connections with all three victims. Shoko and Renji were her parents, and she was close friends with Iris. She was good friends with Ota, too. But that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all four of them.
Yeah.
Thinking of her as a suspect is ridiculous. I thought it over, boss.
So we're
Of the
back to
people I
square
know,
one.
I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
And no leads to pursue?
No.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation. Do whatever it takes to get the culprit. To get justice for the victims.
You're right. Got it, boss.
Sometimes whenever she like points, it looks like she's using her whole hand and not just pointing. It's like she's doing this the whole time. Get back out and continue your investigation. Instead of like, get out there and continue your investigation. I always find that to be just slightly amusing. Anyways, where the hell do I want to go to first? None of this is going to be possibly any good whatsoever. Especially when I go to Matsushita Diner. Because now Mayumi truly has lost everything. She lost her husband to a heart problem. And now her only son has been cut in half. That woman gonna be fucked. Or maybe she won't remember. Maybe we'll get lucky. Although I highly doubt it. That's a traumatic thing to just forget out of nowhere. Anyway, I don't feel like talking to anybody right now. Alright. I stepped in the cold storage warehouse. God, that's so much blood. The air conditioning wasn't running, but it was still cold. The temperature hadn't risen much at all. The cold air sunk into my skin, but the center of my body was burning hot. Oh, good lord. There's nothing in it. Wooden shelf. Oh, god damn it. I hate when I do that.
There are only a few items on the shelf.
Is this warehouse not in use?
Obviously the candy's... So Mayumi must not have been there because there's no candy over here this time. Or what if she was? I don't see any clues here. No drum. Unlikely to be a clue. Any progress in the investigation?
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
Alright, so this is the same as it was last time.
A video
Equipment.
camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream.
Oh no.
All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them. I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it.
Why do you have a Wi-Fi router?
I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras, the same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious.
Okay. Iris and Ota's blood. An evidence marker. It's a little marker to track evidence.
Right here. Iris and Ota were.
I am sure you are already aware of Ota's time of death.
Just before I arrived. About 3:30 in the morning.
And the cause of death.
Right, about that. Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side.
Correct.
What was the exact cause of death? Was it the knife wound, or...?
I cannot determine that. I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal. Even if Ota was still alive on the workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death. If he weren't already extremely weak, we would expect to see more signs of struggle.
Fair enough.
Iris's
Oh
estimated
god, no.
time of death and
Why
cause
did
of
I
death
click
have
on
been
that?
confirmed.
Why did I
The
do
video
that?
was not a recording.
I could
It
have
was a live
avoided.
stream,
No,
filmed in
why
real time.
why did I just do
Which means
that?
Iris's time of death is 3:20 a.m.
Oh, Christ have mercy on me, man. That's probably the grossest thing I've seen on this game so far. Oh, good night, man.
Iris also had her left eye removed.
Yeah.
And like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered.
Are we done with this now? Maybe Ota was trying to help Iris jumping at the criminal. That led to a scuffle and Ota ended up with a knife wound in his side. He lost all his power to fight back. He was forcibly put inside the costume, then finally cut open with the ice cutting
But why?
machine.
Why did the culprit put the costume on Ota?
Unknown. Date, we should get moving. Officers from the local jurisdiction are checking the warehouse thoroughly.
Oh, I didn't
We
even
will
talk
not
to
find
Kagami
anything of importance
again.
here.
Yeah, you're right.
Man.
You can ask CSI to inform you if they find anything.
All right.
Ooh.
This
I think it's a-
forklift is old. It does not appear to be functional. It has not been moved in some time.
I can still do things. No, you're not. You're gonna talk to Kagami first. See if we gotta have something funny now. My God. Can we have anything, Kagami?
No, nothing so far.
Can I ask what your name is again? Can I ask I can't ask him what his name is. Oh. The only thing that could have made the situation a little better was if I could have asked Kagami what his name was. I can't even get that now. Oh, this is so... Oh, man. Oh, what's this? I don't know. Maybe you should get it checked. Alright, Kagami, I'm heading out, dude. Let me know if you find anything. I let them know. Then left the warehouse. It's a little too much blood for my taste, guys. When I left the warehouse, I saw PewDiePie. What is he doing here? He walked up to me while I was trying to work it out.
Date, I have to talk to you about something.
Oh,
Huh?
really, PewDiePie?
About the original Cyclops serial killings.
I still like the way his outfit is.
Why this
They
all of
made
a
his
sudden?
outfit.
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date. I want you to find who did this and bring them to justice. So, if I can help you, even a little.
Why didn't you say anything at Abyss?
The boss was
Duh.
there. I couldn't speak openly in front of her. So, I decided to meet you here.
Smart.
All right. Let's hear it.
Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
Correct.
I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes. Let me explain why. I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer. Although, it's more accurate to say, killers.
More than one?
In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice. One of them was born a murderous psychopath. The other is Rohan Kumakura, the previous chairman of the Kumakuras. They each had a role to play. The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
Okay. I just put my controller down too. Who is the murderous psychopath?
He was born with a brain dysfunction.
Okay.
Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love, affection, and trust. It is colloquially referred to as the love hormone.
Huh.
It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress. It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
I'm sure you know what this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do. However, he was able to experience a substitute. His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means. Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins by performing a certain action.
What was it?
Killing people?
Murder.
Dopamine is a
It's pretty
hormone linked
obvious
to
at
the
this point.
reward system of the brain. The pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic. They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
He got pleasure from killing people?
It's slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure. He was 12 when he took his first life. That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
Couldn't he have just had sex? I mean, was that even something he tried? Why did it have to be murder? Okay, I can kind of understand why that wouldn't be a thing, because rape is just that much worse. Yeah, okay. I relinquished that train of thought, although it's too late now because it's on the internet, so way to go, me.
That, I don't know.
The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time. Even the official investigation material contains nothing of value. I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you.
You sure, PewDiePie? No one seems to be telling me anything. Except for you.
18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye. She was already dead. He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out.
That's gross.
The reason why was simple. He was fascinated by women's eyes. Their beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them. He
Why do
needed
these
to have
killers do such
to
stupid things?
make them his own. Driven by this instinctive
Good
impulse, he
Lord,
took
man.
the woman's eye. From then on, he acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women. He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman. But even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge. His deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years. However, he soon met his ideal partner, the aforementioned psychopath. The Cyclops killer would commit the murder, and Rohan would take the eye. Thus, a mutually beneficial relationship was established. This was the origin of the Cyclops serial killings. At about the same time, you were assigned to Abyss.
So there really is no justification for this. Rohan just saw a girl he wanted the eye from and was like, hey, freak, Go get that. Go kill that girl for me so I can get her on. He's like, oh yes, sir. I'm so excited. I get to kill something. And then all of a sudden, he kills the person. He gets a dopamine rush, and he gets the eye. How stupid. Anyways.
The original Cyclops killer had an accomplice.
There were 2 Cyclops killers.
And one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
That means... Pewter, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that. But that means one remains. Who is he?
After his 4th murder, he was arrested by the police. They actually picked him up on other charges. But, in any case, he is currently serving a life sentence in Fuchu prison.
Fuchu prison?
Yes.
What's his name?
In prison, he doesn't have a name. He is simply called Number 89.
Number 89?
I know who killed Shogun Adami.
So, now you know why I said that. That the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. Because one is dead, and the other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
Well, I guess that's good. He looks grimly serious, yet there's a big old smile on his face. He doesn't look that serious. I'm surprised they didn't do this sooner. Is there anything fun to look out in the water? Oh, come on, Iva. You could have helped me out there, girl. Man, shoot. Just gonna help me out. I need some kind of humor in my life here. Oh, come on now. Oh. I've been cock-blocked. Damn it. Alright. Let's get this over with, I guess. The place was silent. It was so quiet, I felt like I could hear the floating dust. I stepped inside. I thought it was empty. But I saw a shadow in the corner of my eye. It was Mayumi. It was like watching a decaying old tree cling pathetically to the earth. I don't want to talk to you. You're probably not gonna be happy with me. I'm just avoiding her because this is not going to end well. I wish she would have said something as soon as I walked into the room, because then I wouldn't have to do this. And I could just get kicked out now. Oh, this is bad. I'm just stalling. I don't want to talk to her. She literally just lost her child. It is making my head hurt just think about it, too. Can you imagine that phone call? God, this poor woman. Oh, God. Well, if she wasn't screwed up before, she's definitely screwed now. Okay, Mayumi. About okay, that's fine. You don't have to talk to me. The less you want to say, the better. Completely understandable. Can I just go? Do I really have to do this? Please don't make me do this. That's just okay.
This is your fault.
I knew
I
it.
heard from the police. Because you didn't take care of Iris. My boy Ota got involved.
Date, I looked into the investigation report. Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry. I want to be alone right now. Did you not hear me? I said leave!
Date, let's go. She is in no state to talk.
Yeah, you're right.
Why didn't we come here the same day or the next day anyways? No. Okay, thanks. Bye. Bye. Okay. You know, now that I think about it, Mizuki's even worse off. She not only lost her mother and her father, but now she just lost two of her best friends. Oh my God. Mizuki is curled up on the sofa. She looked like a small animal frightened by a predator. Okay. Here's Mizuki on her birthday. Okay, goody. Okay, good. I'm happy for you. The thing is, okay, I'm confused here. Is there like a bathroom like right outside that door? Is that how that works? I just don't see that working properly. I really, truly don't see that working. Mizuki, can you just take that pipe and just hit me over the head, please? Just put me out of my misery. Mizuki? Are you okay? Do you want to see a therapist?
Mizuki must know about Iris and Ota.
Of course.
I think she needs a
The
hug.
news was distributed heavily across the internet. Not just in Japan, but worldwide. 3 days ago, Mizuki discovered her mother's body. 2 days ago, her father's. This morning, 2 of her best friends. It is completely understandable that she is at her mental limit.
Can I be left alone for a while?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Liar. She certainly didn't seem so. I can't stay by your side forever.
Aiba, contact Abyss. See if they can get Mizuki a good counselor.
Understood.
Stay with her for a little while. We didn't speak. Having nothing more to say, I left. I might have given her a hug at least. Okay. Here we go. When I visited the Sagan household, I found Hitomi with a hollow look in her eyes. She let me in and asked me to sit on the sofa. I agreed and sat down. But after that, I couldn't say a single word. The heavy silence weighed on both of us. It's a shoebox. It's the front door. Bookshelf, a standing lamp, the lights are off, understandable. I don't think I would want to... I'm surprised she even let us in. Microwave. There is no humor whatsoever in any of this stuff anymore. A dining table. The sofa. The low table. She was even... Oh, God, for fuck's sake. She was even nice to make us some tea. God, you're like the best. I mean, I know she's definitely sad, but that's a hell better than what we had before. Flower.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Iris.
Winter iris is blooming. It's a drawing on the wall. Okay.
Hitomi, my entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me?
I don't know if this is important, but
No, please, tell me.
I may have told you this already. I met Renju's wife Shoko twice before. The first time at the wedding, the second time a month ago. That second time was in the waiting room of the prison.
Prison?
There's an acquaintance of mine from when we were younger. I visit them a few times a year. And by coincidence, I saw Shoko. I don't think she noticed me, but I recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there for the same reason I was, to visit one of the inmates.
Do you know who?
No, I don't. We didn't talk.
Which prison?
Fuchu Prison, in Tokyo.
Fuchu.
Prison?
Oda was one of my students. I taught him in elementary school. I heard it from the police. Oda tried to help Iris and ended up... I don't know what to say. I have no words.
For some reason, she is taking this... I mean, she's definitely sad. But she's definitely more open to talk about it than Mayumi was. Good Lord.
Iris was my everything. We always went everywhere together. Whether it was buying clothes, or going to the movies, or taking a walk, or going shopping at the supermarket. When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers. Her hand was too small to hold mine. Then it was 2, then 3, and finally she could hold my hand. But eventually, she left my hands altogether. She started crossing her arms, being independent, even though she needed constant attention growing up.
That's kind of what kids want from their parents, I suppose.
Her memories are a part of this room. And always will be. When she was a baby, she fell off that sofa and cried and cried. One day she tore up her picture book all over the floor here. Another time she drew with crayons all over the window. She painted my portrait on Mother's Day. Scratches on the floor, chipped plates, burn marks on the table, stains on the cushions. Everything you see. It all holds a memory of her. But why?
I'm sorry to have bothered you. I'll be going now.
I don't know what to do. Thinking about her.
Dante! Please, you have to catch them! Please. Please.
I will. Trust me.
I can't even begin to imagine what it would be like to lose a child. And both Mayumi and Iris have both lost their child. I can't even imagine what that would be like. I don't even have kids. I'm single. Don't have any kids, but it doesn't take a genius to go ahead and be able to put yourself into their shoes and just imagine where you would be if you lost your own child. I'd be devastated. I would be devastated. Because the way I look at it is that they've never had a chance to live. I mean, for Christ's sake, they have their whole life ahead of them. And that's just gone. Just like that. I mean, if I could, I would rather it be me. Because I wouldn't want to live with that. I couldn't live with it. I really couldn't. It's not fair. Anyways, I'm done. I'm done for today. Oh, God. Do me a favor and just if any of you are parents, give your kids a hug for me, okay? Just give them a nice big hug. And just be thankful that they're healthy and alive. Thank you guys so much for watching. This one turned out to be quite a sad one. We'll talk to Mama tomorrow, but I just can't do it anymore. I'm done. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now, everyone. Have a good one.